First question, Jim in the middle.
Hey, Bobby. I know we've talked to you all season long about playing at home and sort of that emotional aspect. What was, for you, though, did you try to strike a balance, let's put it that way? And we know you always play that way, but kind of knowing what the game meant, but also what the game meant to the arena and all that stuff and yourself. You know what I mean? Like, did you try to walk a line today, or were you just yourself, or kind of how did you factor all that into your game?
Just going out there being who I am every day. It's fun playing this game. Being from where I'm from Arkansas, man, we can only dream of playing in the NBA Finals. So I think it's just vital that I just give it my all and, just put forth everything I have out there. With potentially only 4 games left, I mean, there's nothing to hold back. We need to just give it all I have and just bring some energy to the game. I'm a guy that is an energy guy. That's one thing I can help a team with, whether I'm making shots or not. I still play as hard as I can. So I just think that's just went well tonight.
Eric on the left side here.
Hey, Bobby. Over here. I know for you it's always stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, that's nice.
But for you, I mean, you only play a couple minutes the other night. 2 days feels like a long time to be thinking about, hey, man, I only played a couple of minutes the other night. Like, how did you kind of get through that?
Nah, this the NBA. Nobody going to feel sorry for the NBA. Like, you play 2 minutes, you play 30 minutes, 40 minutes, have a good game, bad game. It's next day mentality. When 12 o'clock hits of the game day like tonight, it's over with, man. We're just trying to focus on game 4. So I don't sit and sob or, get mad or anything about not playing. I want to win. I came to Milwaukee to try to impact winning and, be the best Bobby Portis I can be. And having good coaches and good teammates to just keep me sane, all credit goes to them. But like I said, nobody's going to feel sorry for it in the NBA, man. That's one thing that my vets taught me as a rookie.
I know you mentioned it in your Players Tribune piece, but just the idea that Bud has kind of pushed you to be great defensively all year, and now in one of the bigger games.
Not saying I'm great defensively. But
I understand he's pushing you to be great.
I try my best,
but
I try my best. I do everything I can to stay on the floor, that is. But not saying I'm a defensive stopper or anything, but Coach Bud has done a great job with me all season long. In the film room, I feel like I'm the first person on the film every time. Like, he just stays on me, and I think we all need coaches like that to push us. He don't want you to get comfortable. He wants the best out of his guys, and that's just made me be, more committed to that end of the floor. Just doing everything I can, having active hands, active feet, knowing that I can be active out there on that side of the basketball. And it's just made the game that much funner and, that much competitive for myself and for my teammates. We all, sacrifice a lot, especially this year with a lot of protocols and having to stay in hotels on the road and all these things just factor into it. And, when you sacrifice, you get a lot out of life in general.
Rachel over here on the left side.
Just to follow up, Bobby, on the defensive angle of it, for you to put in that work, knowing that wasn't your reputation in the league. Yeah. Why was that important to you to do that?
When you want to win and when you want to impact winning, you kind of have to sacrifice and do things out of the ordinary that you're not used to. And with me, I played on a lot of teams that would never be in this position. A lot of, losing basketball teams, a lot of tanking teams that wanted hard draft picks. So the coaches kind of let things slip and slide away when you're on losing teams, and they don't really, mention that. But here, every possession matters, and Coach Bud stays on us about it. Taking care of the basketball, rotating on defense, low man being there, top man Xing out, and just all being connected on the floor, talking and communicating, and all those things just helped me just be a better basketball player, and I credit him and his staff for that. They really locked in with me the first couple months of the season, just on me, just every day about defense. Some days I was like, damn, I can't do nothing right, this and that, but just staying with it and, just being myself and just staying down and trusting in these guys has helped me get to this, has helped me get to this point.
We'll go to Casey Johnson on Zoom.
Casey, what's up, baby?
What's up, Bobby? Hope you're good. Hey, you mentioned growing up in Arkansas, kind of dreaming of being on this stage. Knowing that, what was that moment like when the crowd's chanting your name tonight in an NBA Finals game?
It's crazy, man. They've been doing it throughout the entire playoffs and stuff. So, it kind of fires me up a lot and fires my teammates up too. It's just having that home court advantage in the league is big, man. You want to protect home court. On the road, you always want to just try to get one and steal one, but at home, you always want to just win all your home games. And I think we've done a good job of that. Just having these guys here that really believe in us and trust in us, and having 20, 30, 40,000 fans outside just going crazy and having 17,000 inside. It's just a great time to be a Buck right now, and it's a great time for the city of Milwaukee. It's real diverse out there. I see a lot of people just mingling and, being together. So I think just us winning and impacting the city has just brought the city together.
And a quick follow-up, you mentioned the vets that helped you learn that next day mentality as a rook. Who do you want to shout out specifically?
All those guys, man. Taj Gibson, he was a big, opponent of that. Joe Kim was too, Jimmy, D Rose, Aaron Brooks, all those guys. They all stayed on me a lot and just told me to always just stay ready. Kurt Heinrich as well, just always just stay ready, knowing that, you want to have your moment, but, just keep working on your game, just staying in shape. I think that was probably the toughest thing as a young player coming in the league. You don't really understand the marathon that you're going to run in this league. Everybody's journey is going to be different. You guys got to run your own race. And I just had to, figure that out at an early age. And once I figured that out, I was just, content and, at peace with myself.
Thanks, Bobby.
No problem. You good?
Question from Davide.
Hey, Bobby, congrats for the game. When Giannis has a game like this in which he dominates, but he also involves his teammates,
Yep.
How much is important for you guys?
It's very important. Obviously, Giannis can go out there and score 40 points all the time. But when everyone else is involved, it kind of unlocks him a lot more, and it kind of creates him, mismatches in one-on-one a lot more. Guys can't really dig in and, ODB over the top and try to X out, backside, and do things like that. So when guys is making shots, it just makes it tough on the opposing team because now he's really just playing one-on-one, and, good luck with that. For real. Greek freak.
We'll go Lori and then Vince, last two questions.
Bobby, Giannis's performance puts him in the leagues of Jordan and LeBron and Shaq and stuff like that. When I think of those three guys, I don't necessarily think of humble. I think of like born leaders, supremely confident. But when Giannis gets up here and talks, he talks about how what you did allowed him to make a return with his knee.
Yeah.
He talks about being in the moment. Like 30 years from now, when you think about this, I know you have more to do.
30 years?
Well, but you're going to remember some really key
26,
things.
now I'll be
so.
56.
Right. What
I ain't
will
trying
you?
to think about 56. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. It's not that bad. Yeah.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm 26. Damn.
Well,
Trying to put 30 on me already?
what stories will you tell about Giannis the teammate, Giannis the leader, Giannis the comeback guy?
Oh, man,
Thanks.
Giannis is a great guy. One of the big reasons why I wanted to come here is just to play with him and play with all these guys because I watched the bubble last year and I just seen the hole where I can just try to fill the need at, and it was just perfect timing for me to come here. But just Giannis in particular, man, he's a relentless hard worker. He gives his all to the team. He's selfless, man, and when you play like that and when you want to win, I think the basketball God just always rewards you. He never cheats the game. He stays in the gym. He lifts weights hard every day. Don't know how you do that and go out there and play, but he lifts weights hard every day. He gets his reps in, and he stays down. And it's just like when you're humble and hungry like that, it just always just comes back to you. And for a guy to hyperextend his knee less than 2 weeks ago, and to come back and do the things that he's doing, man, I just think that just speaks for itself, man. He's just a great guy overall. Love being his teammate. Love being out there with him and competing.
Vince, last one in the middle.
Hey, Bobby, in Atlanta after Game 4, you guys were pretty somber. Nobody knew exactly what the extent of Giannis's injury was, but the mood was pretty down.
Yeah.
When you compare that night to tonight, just describe the difference in just the team's morale.
I don't even know how he's out there doing it, man. It's just, most of the time when guys do that, they come back and ease into it, or they come back and kind of timid or whatnot, he's still going out there just playing the same way like he never even did it. So I just think whoever gave him the nickname the Greek Freak did a great job of that. For real, it's different out there, like how he's playing on it and doing all these different things and just being himself, man. I'm just saying, like, that's just rare. That's really special of him to, put his body on the line for the team and just go out there and do the things he's doing, man. It's fun playing with him, but he's an even better person off the court, always smiling, laughing, and playing. And it's a joy being around him every day.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, guys. Good night.